She's bringing the trailer park lifestyle to the world.
Come inside, don't be shy, cause Jolene can't wait to meet ya. She's the queen of the park. She's got gossip, news, and lots of food to feed ya. Jolene Sugarbaker. Jolene Sugarbaker is one budget-minded girl. Lots of cheap fashion is the passion at the park. The passion at the park. The passion at the park. Dropping in on neighbors is all part of Jolene's world. Jolene Sugarbaker, she's the trailer park queen.
Hi there, Trailer Park fans. It's Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, and welcome to the Trailer Park Test Kitchen. And welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jolene, the Trailer Park Cooking Show, where I teach you how to live on a budget and do it the Trailer Park way. Well, you know, my doctor always tells me, Jolene, you need to eat better, and you know, I do try, and I do it in moderation, and you should use my recipes in moderation. And you know, there's all these times I tell myself in the store, you love oatmeal. You really love it. You need to buy it. And I buy all these oatmeal jars or boxes or whatever they're in. And then I get stuck with it because I realize I really don't like oatmeal and I don't go through it as much as I should. But today I'm going to show you how to make this quick cook oatmeal into a great dessert bar that uses some peach preserves or jelly. And it's going to be a peach oatmeal bar up next on the Trailer Park Cooking Show. I'll show you up next. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Making my peach oatmeal bars is really simple, and today I'm using my stand mixer, but you can certainly probably mix this crust mixture by hand. And today we're using the Quick Cook Oats, and actually not these. This is actually from 2017. I found this up in my cabinet. I told you I'm not real good about eating oatmeal, so not that one. But we're actually using some fresh ones that I found up there, and we're actually going to start with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So we're just going to dump that right on into the bowl, just like that. And today we're using margarine, and a lot of people write me later saying, Jolene, should I use margarine or should I use butter? Or, you know, it's probably a scientific thing, and I'm not a scientist, and I'm also not Google, so you can go ahead and Google that if that's something that you really want to know, but that is what I had in the fridge there. I've got a cup of that, actually, oats there. This is the quick cooking oats that is not like that, I don't know, kettle, or I don't know, cauldron, or I don't know, oatmeal has gotten so fancy. It used to be like, it used to have a picture of an apple when I was growing up. I don't know. It's gotten so, just kind of earthy. I don't know. It's just something that I don't really get into. It doesn't have enough sugar probably for me. But speaking of sugar, we're going to add a 1/2 cup right on in there. Just like that. Right on into the bowl. And we've got some baking soda here. And I've got a 1/2 teaspoon that's going right on in there. Into the bowl. And as I said, you could probably mix this by hand. And I just have a stand mixer that I picked up in a jiffy. Had to throw myself on it down at it was one of those thrift shops, and I don't know why someone turned it in, but I grabbed it with a and 1/4 teaspoon and of salt. This goes right on into the bowl just like that. And today we're using almond extract, and we're going to use a teaspoon of that right on into the bowl. And that just gives it a nice flavor. Some people say it tastes like cherry to them. I don't know. I think that it tastes like that to me. A little bit kind of nutty, like the almond. But this is kind of like a cherry taste to it, some people say. And this is a 1.5 stick of that margarine that we've melted. And that goes right on in there. And we're going to mix this around until it's crumbly. So I'll check back with you in just a moment. Next up, to make the filling, I've got 1/3 cup of the dried coconut here, and I've got 3/4 cup of peach preserves, and I'm going to mix that in to the coconut right on in there, just like that, until it's well mixed. So I'll check back with you in just a moment. Next up, I have a 9-inch baking pan that I've sprayed down, and I'm going to take some of the crumb mixture. I'm going to leave about 3/4 cup in there, but the rest is going to go right on into this baking pan, and just right on into the pan, and we're just going to leave that crumbly bit down at the bottom. We're going to sprinkle that up on the top in just a minute. I'm going to press it out into the pan so that we make a nice bottom crust of these bars. And we could probably have used a different type of jelly. What kind of jelly would you all use? Leave a comment down at the bottom. And this is using a peach preserve, and I like to pick up jellies all throughout my travels down on roadside stands, and you can get some very unusual ones too. And just making a little crust right here. There we go. And now we have our mixture here, and we are just going to spread this out right on top, and look at that with the coconut and that pretty peach color. And that probably is the last taste of summer, because we're getting into the fall here soon. And just going to spread this out right on there, not all the way to the end of the pan, just to the edges, just like that. And there we go. And we can take this little bit of crumbly mixture here, and we can just add that to the top. It just adds some puff up on it, and it looks really pretty with that. And we can actually add some coconut to the top too if we want to. Makes it real pretty. I have preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and getting the last bit of our crumb mixture. Let's get some coconut here and really make this special. There we go, just a little bit. There we go, I feel much better about it now with a little bit more coconut. There we go. We are going to pop it in the oven at 355. Actually 350, that's what I set it at, for about 22 minutes to 27 minutes. So set your timer. Look at this amazing peach oatmeal bar that we made today, and look at that coconut and those peach preserves that we used today. You can certainly use any kind of other preserve, or maybe even jelly on top. Leave a comment down at the bottom of what you would use, but I can't wait to taste this, because I think this would be good with some maybe ice cream or maybe some whipped cream up on top. But I'm just gonna dive into it here and see what it tastes like. Look at that oatmeal there. Much better than just trying to eat it plain. I know that my doctor wants me to eat that, but maybe he won't mind that it's, well, I know he'll mind that it's in a dessert bar. Anyway, I need to taste this. Wow. That. It's buttery, and like the oatmeal actually tastes like something that I would want to eat, and the peach is so sweet in it. Does remind me of summer that is slipping away from us here, and it's crunchy on top with that crumb coating there, and this is just so good, and it's just so pretty, and just a reminder of summer. And love to hear your summer stories. Leave a comment down at the bottom, and hit that big old subscribe button, because I've got some more shows coming right around the corner. And the alert bell, I don't know, they hide that somewhere there too. Follow me on Facebook and on my website, jolenestrailerpark.com, and you can find my merch on Amazon. Just search Jolene Sugarbaker. Tune in again soon, because I'm going to show you how to make it to the Trailer Park Way. I love you, and I'll see you back real soon. Bye-bye.
Slap on all your blue eyeshadow. Watch out for that